you're probably ruining tomorrow before today even ends. That phone scroll before bed? The just one more episode? That's not harmless downtime. It's sabotaging your next day's productivity before it even begins. Most people think that productivity starts in the morning with a good alarm and a double espresso. But here's the truth. Your morning grind is only as strong as your night routine. And in this video, I'm going to show you bedtime routines that actually boost productivity, backed by science, used by high performers, and yes, realistic enough for normal people who don't live in the woods or own a meditation chamber. You're about to find out how small shifts in your night can supercharge your day without needing to wake up at 4 a.m. or give up Netflix forever. Let's be real. Most night routines on YouTube look like they were designed by a monk with a skincare sponsorship. Candlelit yoga and 14-step journaling. Yeah, no, this isn't that. We're not chasing aesthetics here. We're chasing actual results. So if you've ever felt exhausted even after 8 hours of sleep, or started your day already behind, this video is your turning point. All right, let's break down the bedtime routines that actually move the needle. First off, let's talk about the golden rule of nighttime productivity. Your brain can't shut down instantly. That's why that just one more scroll spirals into a full-on TikTok vortex. Your brain needs a wind-down window, a kind of landing strip before sleep. Think of it like this. You don't slam on the brakes at 80 km and expect to park. You need a runway. Here's how we build it. Step 1. Set a digital sunset. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that blue light, yep, the light from your phone, laptop, and TV, delays melatonin production, which means you fall asleep slower and wake up feeling groggy. But here's the kicker. It's not just the light, it's the stimulation. Scrolling TikTok or doom-scrolling news pumps your brain with dopamine, keeping it wired. So set a digital sunset at least 60 minutes before sleep. No screens. That's your brain's cue to start powering down. What do I do in that hour, though? Great question. That brings us to Step 2, the 3-part wind-down ritual. This isn't some guru nonsense. This is simple, science-backed stuff that cues your body for rest and preps your mind for tomorrow. Part 1. Brain dump. Grab a notebook or your notes app, just not the doom-scroll apps, and write down anything lingering in your head. To-dos, worries, half-finished thoughts. That thing your boss said that's still bugging you. This isn't journaling for Instagram. It's just brain hygiene. A study from Baylor University found that people who wrote down their tasks before bed fell asleep significantly faster. It's like unloading your mental tabs so your brain doesn't keep them running all night. Part 2. Low-stakes movement. Think light stretching, walking around your room, foam rolling, nothing intense. Why? Because it relaxes your nervous system and signals to your body that the workday is done. It also helps regulate cortisol, the stress hormone which loves to mess with your sleep if you don't deal with it. Part 3. Input something calming. Read a few pages of a book, not a business book, something chill. Or listen to a calming podcast, ambient sounds, or even guided meditation if that's your thing. The goal isn't productivity here, it's preparation, quieting your mental noise. By now, you're probably wondering, okay, that sounds doable, but how does this actually boost productivity the next day? Here's where it gets real. When you give your brain a proper shutdown routine, 3 big things happen. 1. Your sleep quality improves. Not just more hours, better hours. Deep sleep is where your brain clears out toxins, consolidates memory, and resets emotionally. Skimp on deep sleep, and your decision-making tanks. 2. Your morning clarity spikes. You ever wake up and feel like your brain's been replaced with mashed potatoes? That's often because your brain never finished closing the mental loops from yesterday. Your night routine clears those loops in advance. 3. you reduce cognitive load. That's a fancy way of saying your brain has more space to focus because it's not juggling 17 unfinished thoughts. This lets you hit the ground running in the morning instead of stumbling around looking for motivation. But let's talk about the part nobody mentions, the mental resistance. You know that feeling, you want to wind down early, but your brain's like, nah, let's binge 6 episodes and text our ex. That's the next piece of the puzzle. The problem? Your brain craves easy dopamine at night. After a long day, your willpower is drained. That's when the couch, the chips, and the binge-watching army march in. This isn't because you're lazy. It's because your brain is wired to seek comfort and reward after stress. And nothing hits faster than screens, snacks, and scrolling. The trick isn't more discipline. It's making the good stuff easier to choose. So how do we do that? Step 1, pre-commit. Set your digital sunset before you need it. Use screen time apps, set alarms, whatever works. The less thinking required, the better. Step 2, create friction for the bad habits. Put your phone across the room. Log out of Netflix. Turn off autoplay. Make the bad habits harder to access. Step 3, reward the routine. Your brain needs a hit, so give it one. Just the good kind. Maybe after your nighttime routine, you light a candle, sip some tea, or crawl into a super comfy bed you actually made for once. Make it enjoyable. Now here's where we level it up. The productivity stack. Once your wind down becomes second nature, stack these simple boosts to upgrade your next day. Set tomorrow's top 3 goals. Before bed, write the 3 most important things you need to do tomorrow. Just 3. That clarity saves you from morning brain fog and gives you instant direction. Lay out your gear. Gym clothes, work clothes, laptop bag, whatever you need, set it out the night before. This removes decision fatigue and keeps your momentum. Sleep at the same time every night. It sounds boring, but your circadian rhythm loves consistency. Studies show consistent sleepers are more focused, happier, and even make better decisions. One study even found people who sleep and wake at the same time daily outperform others cognitively, even with the same amount of sleep. Now let's get honest. None of this matters if you try to overhaul your whole night in one go. You'll crash and give up. The key? Start stupid small. Pick one thing. Just one. Maybe it's putting your phone away 30 minutes before bed, or writing tomorrow's top 3. Then, once that's easy, add the next thing. This is about momentum, not perfection. So let's say you start this tonight. What happens? First night, maybe a little weird. You'll feel twitchy without the phone, but sleep hits faster. 3 nights in, you start waking up clearer, less scattered. A week in, mornings feel lighter. You're not dragging, you're focused. And a month from now, you're doing more by noon than you used to do all day. Not because you worked harder, because you worked smarter, starting the night before. The big moment here isn't in a fancy planner or a sixta latte the next morning. It's the second you realize your evenings aren't downtime. They're launch pads. And if you use them right, you stop surviving your days and start owning them. So here's your challenge. Pick one routine from this video and try it for 3 nights straight. Just 3. Then come back and tell me how your mornings feel. Because the real productivity hack isn't some app or some millionaire's habit list. It's reclaiming your night.